Hi, this is Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas, and I want to show you what we've got going on this month, this week, today in the store. First thing, I'm a cover girl, and this is a perfectly respectable magazine. This is Quilt Sampler Magazine. You see this quilt right here? Look over here. Do you see this? You know what it is? This is the quilt that's on the cover of the magazine of Quilt Sampler, because we are featured this issue in Quilt Sampler magazine as a top 10 shop in America. Woohoo! I've always wanted to be a top 10 something, and now I got it with the shop. Like I said, we're cover girls now. Isn't that how you're supposed to strike a pose, Vogue? Okay, Teresa's gonna start rolling her eyes at me in a minute. So, we have this magazine, we have the quilt, we have kits, and we even have a toolkit for you that you can make this for yourself or somebody, or make several of them for yourself. If you need many of them on every bed in your house, we can help you out with that too. And we've got all the kits here available for you. So until you're able to get in, let me show you what else we have in the store. I'm gonna put this down. I'll sign it for you. Write an autograph. That's funny to me because I can't believe people want my autographs, but they do. Okay, so they keep asking for it. They really do. So come on, it's okay. You don't have to leave. I don't chase all the customers out, but she's been here for a while, I promise you.
Yes, oh, I have.
Yes.
Hi.
Bye. So we carry fabrics from all over the country, and we carry designers from all over the country. Some of my favorite fabrics are Free Spirit from Jaftex. We carry Moda. We have Lewis and Irene. We have Hartman, Wilmington, all kinds of really great stuff. Let me show you some of the really beautiful colors, because our shop really specializes in bright, beautiful colors. You're not going to find any Civil War reproduction fabrics here. Even though I might look like I'm Civil War era, I am not. I'm younger than that. Anywho, this is some of our really gorgeous stuff. This is from Free Spirit, and this one is, I don't have my glasses on. Who is this one again? Amy Reber. I can never remember her name because it's a hard name. My lips don't like to say Reber. Brr. It doesn't work. Anyhow, this is gorgeous. We also have some Laura Hiney. Thank you, Teresa. This fabric, if you like to do her patterns, those are collage patterns. If you like to do her collage patterns, she came out with a line of fabric. This is her second collection. Really nice big florals that you're able to cut up and use in her patterns. And really comes out nice. And then she has some smaller prints like this little one right here that you can use as a background. Or you can cut them up. Girl, if you want to cut up those little pieces, you go right ahead. I'm going to cut up really big stuff. This is a tulip pink pillow that we have. This is a Kit and Kaboodle pillow. Kit and Kaboodle is something that belongs just to our store. And the whole idea about it is that you buy the kit and it has everything you need to make this project right now, today, tonight. Well, if you sew really fast. But the only thing you have to supply is the sewing machine. And by that I mean you're going to get pre-cut hexie fabric. This is the tulip pink that is Pinkerville. You're going to get the English paper piecing papers. You're even going to get the needle and thread to go ahead and thread baste it. You're going to get the top stitching thread. It's a 40 weight Aurifil thread, a variegated color. It's very graded. Variegated color. And then you're going to get the fabric to make the pillow itself. You're actually going to get the pillow stuffing. So everything you need to do, you need to have to make this pillow. I call these kits, because this is our second one, we've got a third one coming out pretty soon. I call them the Kit and Kaboodle because when you buy it, you have everything in there. So you're not having to run around, because I always say, you know how you go to buy something, a kit, or you say, I've got that fabric at home, I'm just going to buy it and make it at home. Then you get home and you realize, oh, I don't have the right size papers, or I don't have the right colored thread that she had. So you set the bag to the side, right? Yeah. And then the bag becomes part of the mound. Ah, and it keeps growing and growing. And then you look at it 2 years later and you're like, I don't even remember why I bought this. So that's why everything is here, and the only thing you need to do is furnish the sewing machine and a little bit of elbow power. But this is using the Tula Pink Pinkerville fabric by Free Spirit. Some of my other favorite designers right here, this is Shannon Newland. She has some really fabulous bright colored fabrics. Look at this one right here. Is that gorgeous? I love this line. Very much reminds me of Kathy Dowdy. Kathy Dowdy is another line that we carry. She's by Free Spirit also. Both of these lines are Free Spirit. She is with Material Obsessions out of Australia. And she really has some really fun, vibrant colors that really just showcase, you know, the color and the design and everything. Love working with her stuff. I've got a great bag I'm working on right now that when I'm finished with it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave it as a shop sample because it's so cool. Then this is one of our other lines that we had. This is Murmur by Valerie Wells, and you can see I still have some of it. I'll show you some bigger pieces in a minute, but look at those beautiful colors. Look at that hummingbird right there. Isn't that gorgeous? So let me keep showing you around. This is what we would call our English paper piecing section. So right here we carry templates, we carry the papers, we carry lots of patterns, the glue, the thread, anything you can think of that you might need for some English paper piecing, even a few samples right there. A lot of people like to come around and do English paper piecing, and they've joined our club where they come twice a month, once during the daytime and once in the evening, and sit around and visit and just work on their English paper piecing. So we have that section right here. I've got some great patterns right here. This isn't all of them, but I do have a lot of them right here. Some Christmas stuff is coming out already. Eek, I don't know if I'm ready for Christmas. Are y'all ready for Christmas? I'm not ready for Christmas. Then we have some, I don't know how that got mixed up. There, that's better. So we have some really pretty quilt blankets right there. Quilt patterns, not blankets, good night. Look at these little fireflies. Isn't that cute? I love that firefly. And those finish at 72.5, so it's a nice big one. But how cute is that? Chain letter, different stuff, different styles, whether you like it really fidgety or not, we've got something for you. And then some Elizabeth Hartman. This is one of her new ones right here, Spectacular Savannah. Then the Lana Lemur. Oh my gosh, I think that one is darling, darling. Cuckoo. That's not a Mexican word, so I don't know how to say cuckoo. See, if you say cuckoo to somebody, it means they're crazy. I don't know what it means. Yeah, okay. Anywho, keep going. This is kind of what we call our color section. We have different colored fabrics back here. They make beautiful blenders. We have some really great big panels that have just come in, make beautiful backings or whole cloth if you want to. I get to brag on my friend. This is Christina's quilt. She works for us, and she entered this quilt in the Plano Quilt Show earlier this month. First time she's ever entered a quilt. She got a blue ribbon, so we're pretty excited about that. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Pattern.
Oh, yeah, this is a Laura Hiney pattern, and this is called My Kind of Town by Laura Hiney, and yes, we have it available. Thank you, Teresa. She keeps me straight. We have Kathy over here cutting fabric. She's getting all these fat quarters cut for a secret project this weekend. We'll tell you about that later. So come on over here. Have you seen our shirts that we have? These are our shirts. You're not going to find them anywhere else because I design them. Well, I come up with the phrases and then I have a designer that I work with and we do it. This is flip-flops and shop hops. That's how I sew. Look at this one, how cute it is. Scrap happens. Doesn't happen to me. Right. And then this one I think is probably one of the favorite. License to carry a 60 millimeter. And it's got your rotary cutter on there. This one I thought of when we were at the ranch with my family and my nephews were skeet shooting with the shotgun and they throw up those, I don't know, that they look like those little pottery things.
They're ski.
That, and they were all shooting them and they're walking around going, oh, I have a 12 gauge and I have a 10 gauge and I have this and that, acting all fancy and stuff. And I was like, I have a 60 millimeter, and they looked at me like, what are you talking about? It's like, I have a 60 millimeter, and they went, are you licensed to carry it? I said, yes, I am. And that's when I thought of this shirt. So that, see, nobody else can say that. I have the story behind it. So anyhow, those are our shirts there. Here we have kind of our tool section. We have tools right over here. Needles, thread, gloves. It's also kind of our section for free motion quilting and also ruler quilting, any kind of quilting that you might do. We have a very good teacher, a certified Westerly instructor, Teresa, and she teaches a class here with ruler quilting with the Westerly rulers. And she can answer just about any question you have. And if she can't, she's going to get an answer for you. But if you look right here, we've got all these fabulous ruler designs and tools. Okay, tools to me are kind of boring. They're fun, but they're kind of boring. So when I get a big box here, I'm all excited because the box is coming in, and that's when I do the box openings. Woo-hoo! But then when it's a box of supplies, I'm like, But yeah, okay, so they're here. But look at all these rulers, ruler designs and feet and everything like that. Anyhow, if you ever want to learn how to do any ruler quilting, you need to come over here because you need a special foot. Here's a pretty quilt. This one is with the Dream Big panels. And the quilting's really fun because it has a sun. On a sun face.
And there's moons in the other ones.
And there's moons in the other one.
Oh.
I can't see it. Okay, we're coming back over here. Let me keep showing you what we got going on. We've got Christmas right here. Christmas makes me a little bit like this when I have Christmas because I have too many birthdays that same week. It starts with my birthday on December 21st. Then it starts with my daughter's birthday on December 23rd, my nephew's birthday on December 23rd. And can I tell you that my nephew and my daughter are like twins. They have the same mannerisms, the same sense of humor, the same goofiness. They are so identical. And then I have my mother-in-law on the 28th and one of my best friends on the 27th. You know who you are, Patty. So yes, Christmas gets a little hairy for me. By the time it rolls around, I'm kind of tired of it already because I'm also celebrating birthdays at the same time. But we have beautiful Christmas fabrics. And while I'm in the mood for it right now, I love to come out and see everything that we have. Stuff to make stockings, patterns. Look at this great little Santa. This is an a foundation paper piecing class that we teach. Goes along with that Christmas tree foundation paper piecing class. If you want to sign up and find out about them, go to our website at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store. That's us. And look under clubs and classes, and we have classes listed there and you can register. I was going to show you some more of the fabric over here. This was the Valerie Wells fabric. I just love this. Look at the size of those hummingbirds. Look at them compared to my hand. Aren't they beautiful? I love hummingbirds. You know, people are afraid of birds. They had a thing on the news this week where the hawks, the Mississippi kites, were diving people because they had nests close by. We have Mississippi kites in our neighborhood that don't dive us, but they keep flying over my chickens. They're like, buffet, they're running loose, buffet. My chickens are all freaked out. I have chickens. This fabric, look at these daisies. Isn't that beautiful? Look how big they are. I would love to make some clothes out of this. I haven't gotten to it yet, but it's on my to-do list. Then some more Free Spirit here. Tula Pink. This was her Pinkerville collection. Look at the, can you see the Loch Ness Monster? There's also, oh, there's the unicorn drinking water. The next line we get from her is going to be Monkey Wrench. It's the one with the monkey and some colors and a wrench. No, I don't know if it has a wrench or not. It's called Monkey Wrench. What? It has bananas in it. Oh, we're getting some backing fabric, the 108s with bananas. So if you need a 108 banana backing fabric, we're going to have it. So isn't that fun? Then let me come over here and show you. Ta-da! This is our purse section. We have this little section blocked off over here in the store. One of my favorite areas, because we have the samples of our purses and bags over here and all the little decorations that can go with it. Like these, for instance. We just got these in. I traveled to Mexico on a burro in 12 days, going up and down the mountains. He's looking at me like I lost my mind. And I was like, "Se vende este, por favor." And you know, they had these for sale, and I bought a bunch of them because I wanted to bring them back. So I strapped them to the burro, and we came back really slow like that. No, I'm kidding. Anyhow, we have all these fun things you can put on your bags and purses. Like these tassels right here are really pretty to put on your purses. It just adds a little bit extra, a little bit of oomph. Like if you look at this bag over here, it has it right there hanging, and it just looks so pretty when you have a little tiny tassel or a little bit of purse art, purse jewelry. Yeah, purse jewelry, that's it. So we have those, and then right here is where we have all kinds of patterns, supplies, buckles, snaps, everything you need to make some beautiful bags. And I just love all the colors anyhow. If I'm not making a quilt, I'm making bags because I do love to make some bags. Aren't they fun? I've got more samples, more designs over here. This great big bag is the Poppins Bag. This is a big one. You can put a little sewing machine in there, or a body. No, just kidding. No bodies fit in here. And finally, we have our zipper wall. This is the most colorful rainbow, I think. We have all kinds of, all different sizes of zippers and different colors. And it just really adds a lot to your purse. If you're putting different colors with it, you don't always have to have everything matchy-matchy. Sometimes I'm working in one color and I throw in, you know, a green zipper, and I might be working with a yellow fabric or something, or like this was blue and I threw in a yellow zipper right here. I have one at home right now that's red and green. No, it's not. It's red and black, and I have a green zipper on it. It's really fun. Here's some more patterns. These are some fun ones. You don't even need to know how to sew with this. Mosaics. We have some quick curve ruler patterns. They're always a load of fun. Look, more Christmas. Then some Robin long patterns, Robin Rue. These are fabulous medallion quilts done with the rulers. You can also find a picture of this in the magazine. One of her quilts is hanging on page 10, I think it is. And then Krista Moser pattern. She has a particular ruler that she uses for all her patterns. And it makes all of these, and her stuff is so pretty. So we've got all of those. So I really wanted to just take the time, show everything to you that we have in the store. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, you need to go ahead and ask them. Put it on Facebook and ask. Give us a call. You can call us at 972-612-2641. You can come over, of course. We have a full website. It's notyourmamasquiltstore.com. Yes. And I think I said earlier when I posted that we were going to be doing a video that I'm going to give away a fat quarter bundle. And I'm going to do that with the Free Spirit fabric. That is the, I can't think of the name. Here.
Shannon Newland.
Who?
Shannon Newland.
Shannon Newland. The names get confused in my head. Okay? So I'm going to pick out 5 fat quarters. I know this one's going to be in there. And this one's going to be in there. And this one's going to be in there because that's what I'm making my purse in right now. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to find some other stuff. But you can only get in on the giveaway if you're liking this, if you are sharing the video, or if you're tagging somebody on the video. So if you tag somebody, they'll go and watch it. Not only that, but if we have the most views, and we only have like 2 days to get to it, or 3 days or something, so we got to have like half of the United States come find us. If we have the most views, we might have Scott Fortunoff. I don't know. His name is hard to say, but he's a handsome dude. If y'all haven't seen him, he's kind of handsome. So anyhow, he'll come visit the store if we win, but we have to have all the views for Mr. Fortunoff to come. He won't come on a burro like I went to Mexico, though. We'll let him get a plane. But then maybe we'll go to Mexico on the little burro. Come on. Anyway, so it'll be a lot of fun. Just remember to leave us a comment, to share the video, tag somebody by adding their name to it, and then what else was it? Like the video, and you'll be in on the drawing. And I'm going to draw a name by Friday evening, and then we'll post it also. So thanks for coming in to join us. I'm Tisha Copeland, Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas, and I hope you'll come see us in person. Bye. Hi, I'm Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, and you're going to enjoy this video because it's taken me 10 times to... Hi, I'm Tisha Copeland.